Welcome back, Acadiana. All eyes are on Rome as Catholic cardinals prepare to choose the next pope. On the eve of the conclave, some names are starting to stand out. And that's exactly why we're bringing in Scripps News Group's Joe St. George, who is live in Rome. Joe, good afternoon for you over there. Now, this is a story many across our country are watching closely, and Acadiana is no different, as we have a lot of devout Catholics in our region. In your story yesterday, you spoke with a couple that said this is a bittersweet time. Sad that Pope Francis has passed, but anxiously anticipating the future of the Vatican. What do we know now, and how likely is it that the next pontiff comes from American soil?
Well, good morning to you, Taylor. Good afternoon from here. You know, what makes this conclave so unique is we just don't know that much, right? 133 cardinals will enter the Sistine Chapel tomorrow to begin the conclave. 89 cardinals will need to agree on a specific person in order for that person to become pope. That's the most cardinals ever entering a conclave, and why there is this sense of unpredictability ahead of Wednesday's vote. We'll likely get one vote at least on Wednesday. On the first day of the conclave always is a lot of tradition that begins with a mass, the closing of the doors. At least one vote on Wednesday. We could get up to 4 rounds of voting on Thursday and on Friday. I spoke with some cardinals on the streets of Rome yesterday who said they think 2-3 days is how long it's going to take. Not necessarily a pope on Wednesday, but Thursday or Friday seems perhaps. Remember, a lot of these cardinals that you know, they have places to get back to. They've been in Rome for several weeks. The longest conclave ever lasted nearly 3 years. That was way back in the 13th century. The shortest conclave, well, Pope Francis's was relatively short, was elected after 5 rounds of voting and 2 rounds in 2013. As far as the direction the church goes, and I think this is what you were alluding to, just like in America, in the United States, we may have a progressive or a Democratic president for one term, and then the next term the American people go in the opposite direction and elect a conservative. The conservatives of the White House, then they elect a Democrat. There is this sense by some that the church needs to shift a little to the right, a little more conservative after Pope Francis, and that will be a big storyline. As far as some of the favorites going into the start of this conclave that I'm hearing here in Rome, Pietro Parolin was referred to by many as deputy pope to Pope Francis, well-versed in international issues. He would be the first Italian pope since 1978. There is this sense that Italians are due for a pope here in Rome. They've had roughly 80% of all the popes in church history. They haven't had a pope since 1978. Another cardinal from Italy, Cardinal Pizzaballa. Yes, that's his name. It's my favorite name to say. He is well-versed in the Middle East, based in the Middle East for the church currently, and has been emerging as a candidate as well. Cardinal Luis Tagle, very much in the spirit of Francis, from the Philippines, would be the first Southeast Asian pope. And if the church moves in a conservative direction, keep an eye on the cardinals from Africa. Cardinals, the Catholic Church in Africa, known for being more conservative than other parts of the world. Going to be a fascinating week to cover. Again, we just don't know what's happening. Unlike in an American election where someone's standing and behind a podium saying, I want to be president, no one is in front of St. Peter's Square saying, I want to be pope. It's very secretive and spiritual in nature, and looking forward to providing you some coverage, Taylor, throughout the week.
Joe, thank you so much for that breakdown, and it's great to have you this morning, that afternoon for you. We'll be touching base soon as you continue to follow the latest.